What's going on? Um, I know it has been a minute, probably a couple years, maybe. Um, so I'll go ahead and I had said in my last video that I was going to start focusing on a different topic because there's only so much you can talk about with dentures, because I still have the top, but when I smile, you can't see them. And if you go back in my other videos, you can. My gums have shrank. I don't know what to do about that. I paid $5,000 and you can't even see them. So, but, I still haven't used adhesive since my hard reline. I mean, I can eat literally everything. I can eat ribs, corn on the cob, I can eat anything. I don't like taking them out. I wear them all the time because I just don't like, you know. And I didn't wear my partial on the bottom. So now, with this shrink, with my gums up here shrinking, and these down here probably shrunk as well, they don't fit. So, but that's my fault. But I don't have any trouble chewing. But if you have any recommendations on what to, do about not being able to see them, besides going and getting more made, which I don't have the money for, so anyway, comment below if you know something like, you know how you put socks at the end of shoes if they're too big, I don't guess I can put a sock in there. But anyway, so what I'm going to switch to is another topic that I have dealt with for 42 years. And I'm sure a lot of people deal with this and they don't know. They think they're alone. So the new topic is going to be on anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and what causes them for me is hypochondria or health anxiety. So just a basic. Anxiety is what you get, like if you're fixing to go on stage and talk, anxiety, you're just, it can be a good thing. But mine is not a good thing. It's a bad thing. And it just feels like your heart's racing, a sense of impending doom, and nothing will convince you that everything's okay, And a panic attack is, you are dying, I have to go to an ER, you're not finding it, you're not seeing it, I know something's wrong, you're just not doing the right test. And I'm an RN, so that doesn't help being a hypochondriac at all, because you know the symptoms of the worst stuff, but I still Google, and hypochondria is worrying about your health, and thinking that you've got a tumor or cancer or a blood clot, or you're having a heart attack, you're having a stroke, or what. I don't work, like, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, and people like, I think I sprained my finger, and they worry about a sprained finger. And I'm not trivializing or making it or minimalizing what they fear. But I guess I would trade worried about a strained finger or a paper cut, or, then I'm having a pain in my shoulder. Oh my gosh, I'm having a heart attack. And I'm a woman, so we have more subtle, not common symptoms of a heart attack. So, and I go to a counselor, but I get the same benefit talking to my best friend. you know, because, you know, he doesn't, and he doesn't charge, you know, and I get better advice from him than I do my counselor, you know. But I've narrowed it down. I have anxiety because I'm a hypochondriac. I'm a hypochondriac because I'm afraid to die. I have thanatophobia, which is fear of dying. And that's because, and that fear is from, what if there's nothing after? And, you know, I believe in God, and you can believe what you want to believe. That's you, but this is me. I believe in God, but it's like, if you'll notice the new background, I moved back home with my mom and dad 3 years ago in 2020, and because I sold my house, and my dad was sick, and he was on hospice, so I come home to help my mom take care of him. And he passed November of 21. Very, very hard for me, because me and him were like this, like, he was the coolest guy. I mean, his pallbearers were kids from the neighborhood that he adopted over the years, pretty much, you know, because they were just family. So that, I'm still in denial about it. I'm still angry about it. I haven't accepted it, and I'm just mad. And I wanted him to come back somehow and tell me that it was okay, that he was okay, and and he hasn't. And it's like I'm wanting proof, but, you know, I say my prayers every night, but it's like you're still doubting. So, and I feel bad because I feel that way. But anyway, huge fear of death. And I have tried to find people that could, because I know it's just going to take one word or one conversation, maybe even a sentence, and the light is going to go off in my head, and I'm going to be like, which will make all of my worrying and doubts trivial. But I just haven't had that conversation. I'm 49. I'm going to be 50 in November. I've been dealing with this for 42 years. Psychiatrists, psychologists, counselors, social workers, nobody. I've talked to preachers and people, Christian people, and to be honest, sadly, the least helpful of all of those people were preachers. Well, you just gotta have faith. Oh, well, you know, if it was that easy, I wouldn't be talking to you. You know, and they've been the least helpful. And, you know, you would think that's their job, I guess, you know. So, and people say, oh, well, what about all the near-death experiences and everything that people see? Well, I'm gonna be facetious and say 97% of the near-death experiences say the same thing. Bright white light, beautiful sounds. I mean, you remember in elementary school when, like in kindergarten or first grade, you know, your teacher would whisper something to the first person in this desk right here, and then you had to whisper it, and it went around the room. Well, by the time it got over here to the last person, the whole story had changed. Everybody adds something different, I think. And I think, you know, I'm real scientific, you know. Being in the medical field, your brain is still firing for a while, you know, for sometimes 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Your brain could be misfiring, and, you know, they say, oh, well, I floated above my body, I saw this, I saw that. Well, you know, just about all of the other near-death experiences said the same thing you did. How is yours different? And I'm not belittling, or if you've had a near-death experience, I'm not belittling your experience at all. It's just hard. And I don't know why I'm resisting so much, but this literally affects my daily life. Like, and it's gotten worse since my dad passed. I mean, so bad. And I just want to live and not be afraid. You know, I'm trying to get disability because I get agoraphobic where I don't leave my house. I wish I could find out what triggered it when I was younger. If something happened that I don't remember, or that has caused me to worry, because I don't remember. I had a wonderful childhood. My parents didn't drink. We got whoopings, which is why I'm a responsible, respectful adult now, okay? We got whoopings, we didn't have phones, so I couldn't Google back when I was young, so I don't know where it started. And I don't trust people, so hypnotizing me is not going to work. I don't believe in that anyway. Unless you gave me, like, the truth serum, I don't know, that the government uses. If they use it, I don't know. Would I be able to find out what triggered it? But that's just a quick rundown of what I'm planning to do. My next video, I will tell you what started it. The event that I can consciously remember that started my panic attacks. And I think back and I'm like, you know what? If I would have reacted differently to that situation, I wouldn't be in this predicament. I would be living. There's so many things that I missed out on. I'll tell you about all the stuff that I missed out on that is just, and there's so many regrets, and I'm hoping I don't have answers. I hope I will have answers, or maybe y'all can, help me out, tell me something, I don't know. But hypochondria is not fun, and I shouldn't have went to school to be a nurse, But anyway, I'm sorry it's been so long. If you have any questions about my dentures any other time, you can comment. I'll try to update if anything happens with the dentures, because, But anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. Don't be reactive, be proactive, because my reaction back then ruined my life. So, but anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed.